Episode 16, College Foosball. We forgot to record an intro, so I'm making shit up so we can get to the starting point where it will all fall together. Let's go. Epic sounds, epic music. Let's get hype. California sucks.
We start with the Cotton Bowl where future Brown, Sam Darnold was on fire, baby, going off for 350 yards.
And 3 turnovers.
Nevertheless, it was all about the Ohio State University with 8 sacks from the defense, helping JT Barrett finish his 7th and final season on a high note with 2 TDs in a game that was never in doubt. Should be playing UCF for the chip, but nothing wrong with the Big Ten championship and a bowl win. USC 7, Ohio State 24.
We undefeated. In the Chick-fil-A Bowl that made millions crave chicken sandwiches, Mackenzie Milton was beasting and feasting himself, accounting for 350 yards and 3 tutties against a team that defeated both teams in the national championship? There's no doubt about it. The Knights are legit, and this playoff bullshit has to be expanded. UCF rolls. UCF 34. Auburn 27.
Turnover chain? My fucking ass. Just like I've been saying all year, Miami is overrated and Wisconsin is back and better than ever. The turnover chain was nowhere to be found all night as Alex Sunshine Hornibrook was on his game, torching the U defense for 4 touchdowns and 250 yards. Them cheeseheads were also rolling on D, rocking Malik Rozier like a hurricane, causing 3 picks, looking like the true owners of the turnover chain. White Boys 34, South Beach 24.
Sooners, more like lost in overtime-ers. In an epic Rose Bowl matchup, QB Jacob Fromm stole the show from Baker Mayfield, tossing that thing for 2 TDs and over 200 yards. Baker was cooking himself with 2 TDs and a receiving touchdown, but the Bulldogs rushing back was too much for Oklahoma, as PlayStation Michael and Nicholas Chubby dominated for 5 TDs. Oklahoma collapses in double OT. Georgia 54, Oklahoma 48.
The old Nicholas Saban did to us again after an all-time classic Rose Bowl. There's no way around it. This game was fucking terrible. The Crimson Tide dominated from the get-go, led by the outstanding Jalen Hurts, destroying the Clemson defense for a whopping 120 yards. K. Bryant wasn't himself. I mean, come on. They lost to Syracuse. What did we all expect? Dad was officially on the hot seat. Alabama 24, Clemson 7.
Finally, it was the Tua Tagovailoa.
What?
How do you say his name again? Fuck. Let's go. It was the Hawaiian show in the All-SEC Bowl as that genius, Nicholas Saban, was on his game, subbing Jalen Hurts after a killer 21-yard performance in the first half. What an unbelievable move.
Big numbers.
It was a familiar sight for fans in the state of Georgia, blowing the lead as Nick Chubby and the crew couldn't secure the W despite the choke job from Bama's kicker, Mr. Papanostos. The Tide rolls yet again. Hawaii 26, Falcons 23.